All right, so we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. And just a quick reminder about Talk and Talk. So what is Talk and Talk? Talk and Talk is an English platform where you can learn and practice not only English, but sorry, I said English platform, but it's a language platform where you can practice not only English, but also French and Spanish and many others. This is not a class. I am not a teacher. We are here to talk and have a good time together. So I will not be correcting or teaching anything today. And this conversation will work this way. I will split us in smaller groups so we can have a better experience. And we end up learning by, forcing our brain to think about different answers, like improvise some answers. And we are live on YouTube, as you can see. And I will split us in small rooms. And I will ask you guys in the breakout rooms to choose someone to guide the conversation so everyone can talk and have a good time. I will just ask one more thing. Is there anyone here for the first time?
Sorry, could you share the question again, please?
Yes, I can. Oh, anyone here for the first time? Okay, so I will split us then. Let's see, three rooms is enough. No, maybe four. All right, guys. So if you see a blue button, you know what to do, right?
Igor, rapidinho. Tu perguntou, tava meio que ruim minha ligação, minha
Go
internet aqui.
ahead.
Tu perguntou se alguém era a primeira vez, foi isso que eu entendi?
Yeah.
Yes? My first time.
Is it your first time?
Yes, yes.
Oh, awesome. Who is, I mean, what's your name?
Luiz Augusto.
Luis. Okay, I will keep you, Luis, with me here in the main room then. If I can, I don't, well, or split it already, so I'm not sure if I can. Luis, can I, oh, yeah, just did. There he goes. And now he's back. All right. Is that it?
I was in the room, but I returned.
Luis, you're here, right? Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we can start by introducing ourselves, and then we go over the questions. And when you answer the question, you can choose another person to answer after you. So I will start by introducing myself, and then answering the question number one, which is what inspired you to learn English and has your motivation changed during this time? So, well, my name is Igor. I am 27 years old. I was born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and now I live in the state of Iowa in the US. I am married, I work as a software engineer, and in my free time, I like to play games and spend time in nature a lot. And my first motivation to learn English was because of my job. I started to learn programming in 2019. So I wanted to learn English to have access to documentations and things like that that we only had in English, like good documentations. And yeah, that's it about me. How about you, Nayara?
Hello, good evening. I am Nayara and I am 30 years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I am married and I don't have kids. I just have one dog. And talking about this, I love animals in general, mainly dogs and cats. And about my professional life, I work as a financial analyst and I have a degree in business administration. Well, I am a kind of person like I am a pet person. I really love animals in general. But talking about what inspired me to learn English, I don't know exactly, but I can only remember when I was a kid and my parents didn't have money to pay a private course in English, and I really wanted to understand the Michael Jackson's interview and the songs and about the songs and these things because I am a big fan of Michael Jackson. And I remember that I start to watch her interviewers in English, like without subtitles, and I just keep my attention about your mouth, what the sound of the words. And it's just that the most of the interview I didn't understand like anything was was like this. And but today what inspired me to learn and to grow and to develop my English is about my personal life, who I am like a human being, because when I am talking English I am another person. I am an extroverted person. In Portuguese I am very shy. I don't like to talk. I don't like people, I just like dogs and cats. And when I hear, I really enjoy this moment. So I think this is my motivation when we're talking about English. Of course, that I want a better job, of course, but because I want a better quality of life for my family. But I think the the thing that I really want is to connect with people from here and from another country. And I think is that. Luis, can you talk about yourself?
Yes, Igor, when eu posso misturar português com inglês quando eu não puder, tá aberto. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, feel free to. Yeah.
My name is Luis Augusto. I'm 36 years old, né? I born in Recife, né? But I live Camaragibe, Brazil, Pernambuco, Brazil, né? I come back studying English because my new profession I need to study English, né? I'm QA, quality assurance. So I need a lot write in English, talk in English, think in English. So sometimes when I am talking, I broken because I não consigo colocar a palavra. É isso que me falta. So I come back in English to try destravar my mind about this. My first time here, Eu fui indicado por Sandro, né? E está here. And Priscilla. She is a facilitadora too in Talk Talk. Hello, Sandro. Good evening.
Awesome. Welcome, Luis. You
Thank you.
can
Good evening.
choose someone to
Can be me. So I'm Heider, 34 years old. I live in
yeah,
Araraquara.
sure. Go.
Are you listening? Okay, hearing okay? Yes. Uh,
Yes.
so
Yes.
I'm Heider, 34 years old. I live in Araraquara, São Paulo. I graduated in production engineering. I work at a special company. I live here with my fiance. I moved to here recently. I don't know, I think 1 year and a half, because I received a job opportunity. I always lived in Guarulhos, but I moved to here. And my fiance came live to me with me together. We live together nowadays with our two pets, Bobby and Peludinho. In my free time, I like to cooking. I like to drink some beers, go to the restaurant, and that's it. About the question, my motivation in studying English is about my career. I started to study English when I was younger, but I don't have a reason. I didn't have a reason for this in when I was a teenager, and I stopped it. But I started to work in automobilist company, and normally automobilist company is a multi-nationality companies, and I look for the opportunity to study and grow my career. Nowadays, nowadays I work in Blair here in Gavião Peixoto, and I work in a manufacturing area, and I need to have contact with people of around the world uh, every day. For this reason, I am studying English, and on talking talk, I think I am 2 years. I don't know, but I am not study here frequently. But I intend that I will come back again, and that's it. And you, Sandra?
Um, I don't know the question. Can you?
I will paste them again. Just 1 minute. Let's see. There we go.
I put.
Yeah. So we started by introducing yourselves, and then you can answer the number 1.
Good evening. My sorry for late. My motivation is for I can get for quality life for me and my family, and improve my career, because I need a lot for learning language, because my area to need to use a lot the English. That's it.
Awesome. Let's go for the question number 2. I would like to ask Luis, can you read and answer the number 2 for us? And then you can choose someone to answer after you.
Number 2 is I'm reading. So my internet stay off and I come back. When I came back, I já estava na sala e I need to read number 2 question.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Can I read?
Can you see the number 2 in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, so you can read for us out loud and answer.
When I start talk, not talk, listen different people talk to me and I understand. Principal progress in English
Awesome.
because
And
um, I was study particular teacher particular, and I was acostumado when voice when I talk another people I can understand it. I I consider progress a good progress.
that's great. That's great. Sandra, would you like to go next?
Talk to me?
Yes.
Yes. Um, I think felt particularly it's my improve and listen and read. This it's very good for me. So I need to improve very a lot yet, but in the moment it's for me is good. And you, Nayara?
Well, I have, and it's about last year because I never studied English before. When I was a kid, I started to study English in January last year that I paid for a private teacher. And I have been here in Talk and Talk since April last year. And I believe that we have different types of progress in English, because we need to learn about our listening and writing, reading, and speaking. So sometimes I think the most of people here in Brazil, they have a good listening, but they don't have a good speaking because they don't speak. So I'm really proud of myself because that when I start to come here and talk, they engage us to expose ourselves, like to open your camera and don't be afraid of make mistakes. So I'm proud of this because I'm really really shy. I don't like to talk to people. But when you are learning another language, it's important to have your opinion and expose your feelings and say what you think about something, about different topics. So here we can learn English because you probably will learn some new words, a new vocabulary, and you will learn how to create a sentence, can be a simple sentence. But I think the most important is to learn about yourself. How do you feel about this? And I like to do something when I start the immersion that it's talk to myself and see how I am feeling now. If I am sad or if I am anxious about this topic, because sometimes we have difficult topics here. It's not the case today, but sometimes we have, and I feel very nervous and anxious about this. So, how I can deal with this situation? And I think we do this when we are practice our speaking, that it's so difficult because people judge us a lot, and here you feel safe because anyone here will judge you. They just will help you. If you ask for help, it's okay. If you make mistakes, okay. So, but what in the past, I never think about this, that we can have this place that we can share ideas without judgment. So I'm really proud of myself, but I know that I have so many people around me to support in me. So yes, I think it's about this. And Raider, what do you think? Can you share a moment?
Yes, I think to understand clearly English similar you, Nayara, to me is a reason of to be happy because your English is very good, and I can understand all that you said. To me, it's a good reason. And I have recently I am participating in other project in the company, and in this project I am have contact every day with Swedish guys, and we need to discuss technical things in English. I know that I need to improve my English a lot, but with my English that I have today isn't perfect, but I can understand. I keep a conversation during 30 minutes about the technical things, about the personal life, and this helped me a lot. And I am so proud because I've been studying English a long period, and now I know with the help of Talk and Talk, I can to understand, I can to speak with some mistakes, but similar to I said, here we don't have the judgments. Uh, we are with the same reason to improve, to lose the shy, and I am so happy to practice here. And this was my memorable moment. That's it. I don't know if everyone answer. Yes, Igor.
Yeah.
Good.
You and I have brought some interesting points. Like in Brazil, we are judged like a lot. So we are afraid of speaking English because we are afraid of saying a word wrong and things like that. So when I joined Talk and Talk in my first immersions, I was with my camera closed and I was like very afraid of speaking. I was very shy and very nervous. And well, I this is also about my answer. I felt proud of myself when I started to, open my camera, came here and talk to you guys because we keep a conversation for 40 minutes, sometimes more, sometimes less. And that's amazing, right? Because English is our second language. So I think we can go for the question number 3. Right, would you like to start? You can read, answer, and then pick someone else.
Yes, the third question. Yes, third.
Yes.
Let's go. What are the biggest challenges you have faced in learning English? I think myself. uh, I am the biggest challenge because I am a person that procrastinates a lot. This is a problem to me. I need to improve this. This year, I put a two challenge. The first is to go to the gym every day, and the second is stop procrastinate. And I getting this. I am in gym every day. I try to study every day. I improve a lot. And in 3 months, I improved my English a lot because I started to study more serious. I normally think if I had this, I don't know, compromise, I don't know, with the English, I think I will more confident, but never is late. I am study, I am in progress, and I am the more problem in my progress English, and that's it. And you, Luis?
My biggest. I think that. Se você entender direito, meu maior desafio em aprender inglês, é isso? A pergunta? O que é que eu acho, não é isso? Tá. In resume, I think that when and people, some people talk, for example, three words. So, I am, blah, blah, blah. In English, sei lá, se torna uma palavra só, entendeu? Aí você pensa que tá, we thought, a tradução é uma coisa, mas na verdade é outra totalmente diferente. Mas aí, como é que eu posso dizer? Minha maior. Eita, fugiu a pergunta agora.
Challenge.
Challenge disease. And you, Sandro?
Like a reader, uh, I think that the procrastination and consistency. But I need studying every day, but sometimes I don't have time and I don't know stronger for study, but um, I found it improve this every day, and I found it stronger for study. I think that's it. And you, Nana?
Yes, Sandro, I think for everyone it's a challenge to practice English like every day or almost every day. It's really difficult. And I think something that can help you is to practice with something that you like. It can be your favorite song, your American song, you know, that you really like it. And you can go to Google and search the lyrics of the song, you know, and you can sing maybe if you like to sing, because I like it, and sometimes I do this. Well, but for me now, it's about learning new words, because I like to stay here in my comfortable zone, you know, because I already know some words that I don't want to learn more, you know, and sometimes I feel lazy, and mainly talking about business vocabulary, because I work in a multinational company, and I need to talk with customers in English. And sometimes I also need to talk in Spanish. And I don't know how to speak in Spanish, but I need to, you know, I need to do something, and we can find a way to communicate it. But honestly, to be honest, I don't like my job, and I love English. So I am mixed something that I really love it, that it's about the English, and something that I hate, that it's about my job. So, but I want to change my career. I want to change the company that I work for, but for that I need to learn more about business vocabulary, some vocabulary about my area, that it's the financial area. But I don't want, you know. Oh, sometimes I feel like I just want to stay here where I am, and it's okay. So for me, I think it is that the challenge that I'm facing now with English. But I think something that I can do is to enjoy more the process, you know, just to relax and don't put a so pressure on myself, you know, because sometimes I feel that, oh, I really need to improve this like tomorrow or in the next week. I need to do something. But I think it's not that the things work. So we need to take time and just to live the present. And yes, I'm trying to do this. Sometimes I cannot, but I do therapy for this, and just to relax and think that everything is gonna be okay. I forgot who already answered this question. Esqueci quem que já respondeu a pergunta.
I think I'm the only one left.
Okay.
But yeah, again, you guys brought a lot of good points, and one of them is also I mean, my biggest challenge when I started to learn English was worry too much in learning grammatic, you know? So I was, no, first I have to learn all that and then I can speak. And that's totally wrong. You can speak with the words you know, and you will learn other words in the path, you know? You will end up learning by talking here. Like sometimes someone uses a word here that I have no idea what that means, and then I learn it. So yeah, that's the best way to learn, having experiences talking with another person, in my opinion. But also, when you have time, study grammatic. So number 4, that's a very good question. I want to start with you, Nayara. If you can read and answer first.
Yes. We know that things don't always go as we would like. How do you keep yourself motivated when progress seems slow or difficult? I'm not motivated. I think it's that I'm not motivated about to learn English. It's because sometimes it's not about motivation. I think it's about constancy, and it's something that I like it. Sometimes people start to learn English because they only want to get a better job. It's only about the job, or it's only about that you hear that English is good for your professional life and you want to learn English just because that, but you don't enjoy the process, the moment. So uh, I'm not motivated to get something, to achieve something. It's about that I like this moment. I like to connect with people. I like to share about my daily routine, about the things that happen in my job, in my personal life. I think it's about this connection that we have here. And this is why I really like to come here in these immersions, because we are learning English, because we are practice our English. But I think the the greatest point, it's about to connect and to share experience, to share ideas. So I'm not so motivated, because today was very stressful for me. I worked until I think 7. Yes, I finished my work, my job, and I enjoyed this immersion. So I'm really exhausted, but I'm not motivated. But I'm here just to relax, and I think it's about this, to do every day, even if you don't want, because we are adults and sometimes we must to do something. It's like, if you really want, you need to work hard for this. So, for example, I don't like to go to the gym, but I need to do some exercise. So I need to do with constancy, like every week, at least 3 times on week or something. So I think it's about this. What do you want for your life? If you really want something, because sometimes people, oh, okay, I want to learn, but this is not my priority, and I think you need to know what you want for your life. It's just that. And Sandro, what do you think?
For me, I think that's learning more and listen more, read more, um, to make it more because uh, the next step and I don't know the word improve or and to be able um get quality life and for my family and my job. I need to improve less oh no fast in English because I need him a lot um, for work and fora do país. Yeah, that's it. And you, Raider?
So, similar Nayara said, I like to enjoy the moment in the progress. In the past, I always thought about the goal, the final goal. I needed to have a good job. I needed to live to other country. I needed to understand the series in English without subtitle. And then nowadays, I have the same strategy. I try to enjoy the moment, enjoy the progress, day by day, month by month, and it's more slow the knowledge. I don't know aprendizado. I forgot. But if you don't push you, cobrar a lot, I think the way is more calm and you can to develop more. And to me, it is better than to learn with pressure to achieve some final goal. To me, it's this and the easier. And you, Luis?
I think Luis left.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
know, he might had a problem with his internet. So for me, as Nayara said, I believe that we should, push ourselves to do something about what we want. So there's a philosophy that says 10 times 0 is 0, but 10 times 1 is 10, right? So if you put some effort and you have like consistency, you get somewhere, right? And um, probably it will be better than you was. So that's what I do when I feel like, things are slowing down. I keep my mind, I try to keep my mind calm and not be so anxious and try to learn a little bit every day, this kind of thing. But as Nayara said, in the beginning, I was very anxious as well. I felt like everyone knew English but me. I felt like I was the only one who didn't know English. So I was very anxious in the beginning. And number 5, that's also a good one. So I would like to start with you, Heiner.
Me? Sorry, me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. You can correct me,
No,
okay?
to me it's normal. If call Hyder, Hader, Hinder, to me it's normal. Uh, but it's Hader. But the question number 5. Do you have any specific goals related to learn English? Passing a professionalism or study abroad? How are you working towards them? My goal is about my job. I have a dream to visit other country for my company. I don't know why, but I always like it. I always would like to do this. I am engineer analyst, and I would like to become engineer in the future. I am this objective some years, and I think I have always the request. I finished my graduate, I have experience, and I have an intermediate level of English. And I am trying to become my career, and my motivation, my more motivation is this to get my job opportunity and to become engineer in the future. And you, Sandro?
Like you, Raider, it's about the work and my area. As I said, I need a lot to be fluent in English. So I learn, I study, I listen, I read every day for nearly, yes, and the nearly possible. I am I in a minute. I am fluent. And you, Naira?
Well, I want to change my job, and I want to apply for some vacancies outside Brazil, so that I can earn in dollars, maybe earn more money, of course. But I would like to work remotely. I think it's better for me now. But yeah, I think talking about my professional life is that to work abroad. But one of my goals now, talking about English, is to share everything that I learned, how to study, how to be focused in what you want. And I like to share about this, because sometimes I I see people that, they are really afraid and about how is to learn English. Like, in here we can see the real life. So for that I will become a host here, because I think I can help with my knowledge about the topic, and just to help people to develop ourselves like a person, not only talking about the English, but I think it's important to express ourselves more. The most of people that I know, they have afraid to talk, just to talk about your life, your opinion. But why you are so afraid? It's not a problem to expose yourself. I think it's good for your professional life and your personal life. You will feel better if you do this, because I'm feeling better. So I want to help the other people to do the same.
It's awesome. So we are, I think people are coming back in a few seconds. We ran out of time, unfortunately. We will not have time to the rest of the questions. So hi everyone, welcome back. How was the conversation? Let me see. I want to hear from you, Rosalia. How was the conversation in your group?
Okay, it was amazing. You had the opportunity to share ideas, to share feelings, because I had said that I had used the group to make my mental health better, because at the beginning that I started to participate in this group, I was passing for a problem that I had used in the group for for make some therapy. It was amazing. It was about the question number 7. Then I had said it was amazing. The topic was amazing too. Thank you.
That's awesome. How about you, Idna? How was the conversation there?
It was amazing. Thank you for this opportunity. It's my third session here today.
It's amazing. Welcome. And let's see. I want to ask Maria one question. The number 6. Have you experienced different English accents like the one we saw in the video earlier?
Yeah, yes, I was talking to my group that I have a teacher would speak in British accent, and for me it was a challenge because I was the only one in the class, and all the time he speaking British, and for me it was good because now I can understand this accent, and also I have some Cambly classes, and all the time I have some Turkey guys in the class, and the Turkey accent for me is really hard to understand. They speak really fast, and there's some R and some T's is different from English and from Portuguese, and I can't understand sometimes.
Yeah, some accents are really hard for me to understand as well. But we just need practice, once just keep listening to, and then you get used to. And how about you, Mauricio? What advice would give to someone that has just started to learn English?
In my group, our partner, oh my God, Crislane said, I think that it's so interesting that our learning English need to be step by step. So I think this is the best advice, the best book for today and forever.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Well, guys, unfortunately, we ran out of time. Our immersion is about to end at, sorry, I always forget, 8. Is that right? 8 in Brazil, 8 p.m. I think so. So I want to thank everyone for taking the time to be here with me today. I have recently became a host here, so this is my 4th immersion. I hope you guys had a very good time. I will send the link to the survey and the chat. I almost forgot, but I was looking at Ayla, and I know that he was about to remind me. So yeah, thank you again, and sorry if I make any mistakes, and I'll hope to see you guys again next